Hello, everybody. This is the 1,000 subscriber special here on the live on the Jerry Papandrea YouTube channel. First off, I want to thank everybody for being so supportive and watching the videos and subscribing to the channel. If you're new and you like food, make sure you subscribe here. I really appreciate all your support if you have done that already. And for a special treat tonight, I have Bean Boozled. Bean Boozled is a game. Let me see if I can. It's a game that basically you can buy this at Target and other candy vendors and stuff like that, but you can they mixed up some flavors, and like, for example, the toasted coconut appearance jelly bean could be either stink bug or toasted marshmallow. Sorry. So stink bug or toasted marshmallow, rotten egg or buttered popcorn. I think you're supposed to play this with a friend, and there's a spinner and you're supposed to spin the wheel. But as far as the stream, what I figure I'll do, I have on the Jelly Belly website, there's a virtual spinner. So what I'm thinking about doing, just to create a little bit of anticipation within the stream here, is actually like just doing it on the screen there. I think that'd be more fun than me trying to hold this spinner and getting it in the frame here. So without any ado, this is sealed. So I'm going to open it right now just so that you guys don't accuse me of tampering with this. And the rules I'm going to make for myself here are, we're going to do one of each color based on whatever the wheel spins tonight. Okay. And I have an unboxing of something else for later in the stream that we'll take care of at that point in the stream. So this is the fifth edition of Bean Boozled jelly beans. So I'll open it so you guys can see it as it opens. And it is basically a tray of jelly beans with this special spinner. And there's quite a lot of jelly beans in here, so we might be able to play this a couple times. There's a spinner. Like I said, we'll use the computerized one. And the one rule I'm going to have for myself is, I don't know if these have any scent. I know jelly beans have like a shellac on the outside of them, a non-nutritive varnish, if you will. So what I don't want to do is sell it and kind of bias myself. So let's get right into it and let's start these. And enough rambling from me. So here is the wheel. And let's get a spin on the wheel. All right. So what does that say? Either peach or barf. So let me try to find that flavor. Now the thing is that I don't know, because the ones right below it, the strawberry banana smoothie, look almost identical. And my lighting here, I'm basically in the dark. So let's see what we got. Back to my window. All right. So here is the jelly bean. I think it is. So no smelling. Gonna just jump right in and taste it. And it's supposed to be either peach or barf. That's barf. Oh man, that was awful. That was pretty bad. All right, so we did that one. I'm keeping one of the colors out so that I can keep track. Let's spin the wheel again. I forgot to put it on the screen, didn't I? There's a sound here. I'm gonna spin it again. I want you guys to see the spin. All right, so it looks like birthday cake or dirty dishwater. I gotta mute this because stupid. There's a sound that plays. I don't think you guys could hear it. All right, so birthday cake or dirty dishwater. So let me dig in here. And we're hanging out here, guys. I rather than book guests and stuff like that, I wanted to do something kind of just as a casual little hangout. Let me see what the color is supposed to look like here so that I think I get the right one. So it's kind of white with some speckles. I think that's it right there. So I'll try to get another one that looks like that. The thing is, some of these look so similar, it's hard to really discern. All right. So I do have two that look kind of visually similar to that, what it's supposed to be. We'll put one there just to keep track. All right, here we go. So this one is supposed to be either birthday cake or dirty dishwater. I better not get the dirty dishwater. I'm pretty sure that's dirty dishwater. It doesn't taste like awful. It tastes kind of like jalapenos. I'm swallowing these like pills just to move along from the flavor. All right, so now we'll do another one. And again, I really appreciate you joining tonight. Like I said, we're chilling. Spin the wheel of disgustingness. What the heck? Okay. It literally landed on the line. It didn't light anything up. All right, let's do another spin. All right, so coconut or spoiled milk? I really need a coconut right here, guys. I don't know. Let me just look at the color again. So this one's just a straight up white one. So that's... All right. Let's come back in here. And again, if you're just joining, just leave a message in the chat and let me know you're here. So here's just a straight up white one. No speckles on it whatsoever. Picked one of them completely at random. No smelling. Ah. That's spoiled milk. Jesus. That's pretty terrible. But one thing I'll say, it's not, these haven't been like completely putrid where it's like, oh my God, I can't eat that. It's funny that like literally I just did 3 of those in a row and I got the disgusting one in each of them. It's funny. Imagine if they didn't put the actual like palatable flavor in there. That would be pretty good. I got something really cool lined up for after this. So if you could stick around, that would be amazing. All right, time for another. Let's do it. Spin the wheel. I really want to see this Tutti Frutti one. All right, so this one's strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. I don't think I could do the dead fish, guys. Like, this is kind of difficult to do with... Oh, man. Let me just see here. Some of these look so freaking similar. This is where I need to hire like an assistant or something. All right, I think I found it. All right, so here's 2. We'll put 1 down to keep track. Now this one looks exactly the same as the first one that I had, so whatever. I think that's peach. I think I picked up the wrong color. Whoopsie. At least it wasn't gross. I don't know. Yeah, some of these look so similar, it's impossible to... I was kind of hoping that they came in little dividers for each of them. I guess that's kind of a lot to ask. We'll spin the wheel again and we'll see what we get here. Who's ready? Who's ready for a spin? Whoa. Let's see what we get this time. We did that one already. Okay. I just ate that one. All right, so this one's the green one. It's either, what does it say? Juicy pear or booger. I can't, I don't think I could take booger. The funny thing is, I don't see any green ones in here. What's it look like? I guess it's got to be this. So here we go. I think we'll go with the right hand since I'm right-handed. It definitely tastes like something disgusting, but I don't know if it tastes like booger. No, never tasted booger. That's pretty bad. Come on, guys. This is, but it's not like the worst on the planet. I've had worse things. All right. Let's keep moving here. Let's move through these. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, the dog food one. No. We did that one already. Oh, I better not get dog. Well, I mean, we're gonna. I said one of each color. We did that one already. This is not a very good randomizer. All right, blue one. So we got berry blue or toothpaste. And there aren't many of these in here. This seems like the most scarce color in this. It's actually pretty amazing how Jelly Belly is able to come up with all these flavors. When I was growing up, like the ones that were really gross, like polarizing, I would say. Some people love the buttered popcorn, some people hate it. I honestly, it depends on the day. I think they taste fine. All right, so here we go. The blue one. It's either berry blue or toothpaste. That's berry blue, but it's still pretty damn gross. It's really nasty, actually. I don't know. All right, time for a spin. I is the spinning redundant at this point? Like, if I know I'm going to eat one of each color, should I even bother spinning? I don't know. I don't have a good format down for this. Like I said, I think you're supposed to play this with a friend. All right, so we got either birthday cake or dirty dishwater. We did that one. I think at a certain point, if we keep getting repeats, I might ditch the spin. Because, all right, toasted marshmallow or stink bug. This is kind of one of the ones that I was kind of afraid of a lot because I don't want to eat no stink bug. Those things are nasty, man. All right, so this is the one that looks like it's got a little roasty toasty business going on. That's not it. Honestly, I would say that as far as like the presentation here, this is a little bit disappointing because some of these are so similar in appearance, and I think I only got one of this color, so I don't think we'll have an opportunity to. This is the one in the box. So, all right, we got either toasted marshmallow or stink bug. That's stink bug. Oh. Guys. That's really nasty. That tastes exactly like it smells. Like a real stink bug. My God, that's awful. Oh. Oh my God. All right. Moving on. Oh shoot. I hit spin without pulling it back up. So much to manage here. We got that one anyway. I think I'm gonna ditch the spin and just eat one of each color at this point. Yeah. All right. Enough spinning. All right. So here is. Let me pull this up. And it just gave me an ad. Thank you. By the way, so most of the content on the channel here, I plan. I don't have any writers or anything like that. But sometimes I get inspiration from stuff. This was actually a Christmas gift from Cassie and Noah, and we'll probably play with them at some point because got to share the love here. Where? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I want to see this one is either Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti. So let's see. It tastes like both. That's so nasty. The funny thing is, a lot of these have kind of like very similar tastes. Like they taste disgusting on their own, but like it's like almost the same underlying like gross out flavor, but it's pretty awful. Ugh, Jesus! And if you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. I just put the overlay on the screen. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't think we've tried the buttered popcorn one, so it's either buttered popcorn or rotten egg, and I don't think I could deal with a rotten egg right now. After that, that's buttered popcorn, and this is one of those days where the buttered popcorn is very welcome. Very welcome. All right, what colors haven't we tasted here? Let's throw this up. We did the birthday cake or dirty dishwater. We've done the toasted marshmallow or stink bug. We've done those. We've done those. Okay, the chocolate pudding or canned dog food. There's 4 of them in here. Picking one at random. Show you it is. That looks like a coffee bean. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Oh, that's dog food. Guys, that was terrible. I'm not one to like wince when I eat something I don't like. Unlike Brian G in the chat, who actually made a lot of these faces I'm making tonight the first time he tried sushi, which we've talked about here on the channel. but these are pretty freaking terrible. My God. Let's see if there's any flavors we haven't already tried. Dude. That's, oh man. You gotta wonder how they actually arrived at, like, we're gonna make these flavors. And I think, like, for example, where is it? There's some new flavors. So dirty dishwater and stink bug are new flavors. I wonder how they were like, oh, rotten milk isn't bad enough. We got to put stink bug in that. What's the deal there? Let's throw this back up here. No, we're not throwing up. We're gonna fight through this. All right. So I think we've tried all of those. Did we do the strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish? I don't think we have. And that'll kind of round us out here. And what's that one look like? I can't. So it's like peach colored. The thing is, there's definitely a color here that I don't think I had. What is this one? I don't think they put that one in here. So it's like, it looks like the peach. It can't be this one. Yeah, I don't think that one is even in here. I think we might be skipping it. I'll try this, whatever this is, whatever, because it's pinkish. I mean, none of those colors match at all. I think that one was birthday cake. All right. How about this? Let's do something fun here. All right, Dom. I'll do something in line with that. We'll do a rapid fire. One after the other, no pauses, of each color. So, white one. Spoiled milk. Yellow one. Juicy pear. Random. Brown one. Dog food. Oh, man, that's gross. Toothpaste. That's cleaning it up. Okay. You know, okay. I'm stopping for a second because A, that's nasty. All right. That's enough of those. Can't do it. Let's talk about for a second one of these flavors. It was the blue one, which was either berry blue or toothpaste. That berry blue was disgusting. And the toothpaste was actually kind of palatable. I wouldn't say good, but not like the berry blue tasted nothing like berry at all. It was like just gross and disgusting. But that's kind of terrible. Let's see. What do we got going on here? How are we doing on time? So it's 7:54. All right, we're doing okay here. So that's the end of the Bean Boozled. I want to thank you for coming for that. If you want to stick around, let me get rid of this. If you're still here, give the video a thumbs up. I got an unboxing. So last week, if you remember, we had my dad on the stream, and at the end of the stream, I kind of unveiled something I've been working on as far as the paid products for the channel here. And a way that you could support the channel if you are a fan of what we're doing here. On Buy Me a Coffee, I have cookbooks that are just $5. They're packed with value. I have one that just went away. It was trending recipes, like the best recipes from the channel over the last 3 years. And that one just went away last week, but it's replaced by a new one, Famous Dairy X-Licious, which is basically like my rendition of some of the stuff that we used to cook in my dad's store. So I was busy this weekend actually doing some graphic design to make something that I think would represent the, that brand, using some of the graphical stuff that from that era of our life. And the deli is now closed. So, I figured it was a good thing. So you could actually, and I'll pull this up right now because this is actually really cool. If you go to my Spreadshirt, the link is in the description below, and I will pull this up right here. How do I hate that they don't make this easy to share. I knew I should have prepared ahead. Let's see. Let's try to do this a different way. I don't know what just happened here. Sorry to all right, there we go. There we go. All right, here it is. So you can get just about anything in this design. We have the t-shirts, we have the apron, we have the shopping bag, and moving through here, some of these look cooler than others. I really like it on the white background. I think it looks pretty awesome. But I wanted to throw in some other stuff here. So like the hoodie with the gray, it looks pretty cool. But I think I might actually order this tie-dye. It looks pretty awesome. Face masks, whether you're going to wear it or not, that's definitely something that is out there. Stickers, and like a cup, like when you're in jail and you can go across the bars like in Spaceballs. So there's that. So I ordered a sample and I wanted to unbox it and get my reaction to that online here. So go to that, pick up the book. It'll help me out a lot. I don't make any money here yet, even though we're at 1,000 subscribers. So things like the Bean Boozled, I'll do more challenges if we get it subsidized by, the fans of the channel here. I think next time, though, we're doing Spicy Challenge. In fact, I might record a hot one soon. All right, so it looks like got our box. Oh, man. Oh, it's cut off. So there's the hat. Now, I don't think it's cut off. I think it actually never printed up that far. But I'm going to keep it the way it is. Looks pretty cool. Might even keep the sticker on it. It even came out of the factory in the right the right fit. Look at that. So these are the types of hats that we used to wear in the store after we used to have like this Italian style cap that it's really difficult to actually find that like to customize on these sites. So I thought that was pretty good. So this is a style hat. They used to have them in all white, and we used to have a pig logo. I actually thought about maybe doing it with the pig logo. I don't love how high it is in the front, but let's see how it is backwards. Yeah, backwards it looks pretty sick. So that's the hat. And again, I'll kind of wrap this up and just say, the 1,000 subscribers, we're only getting started here on the channel. Now that we'll be in the YouTube partner program, we'll be able to take some of that money and put it back into the channel. Really want to widen the reach of what's going on here. I started thinking about how I can improve the dining reviews and stuff like that. And I think I need to focus a little bit on kind of regroup and kind of get a little bit work on some concepts, because I don't want people to think that I'm like reviewing a restaurant, because like that's not what I've set out to do here. I really just want to create a video where it's like we're hanging out, so almost like a vlog. We'll talk about the food, but like to me the food is more like a character in the movie type thing, if that makes any sense. The last few dining reviews have had some special guests, and that's pretty cool. We got some trips planned, small things, and we'll definitely have some food adventures on those. So, these are things that definitely want to cover. I dabbled with it when we went to Montreal, and the mistake that I made when we did that, number one, was I was editing while we were there, and that's one thing that not going to do this time. It took way too much time. This time I'm going to record stuff, and rather than do it the way I did it last time, where it was like the day start to finish, I think what I'll do is do individual segments for the different things that we do, and then maybe tie it together in like a bigger vlog at the end. But that's kind of the idea for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know Brian G in the chat here has been working on a theme song, which I'm hoping should hit soon. So that's definitely one thing. I have something I'm working on with the local newspaper that will be coming out in upcoming weeks, probably sometime in June. So that also is pretty cool. So it's just really awesome that we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, where, we got all this cool stuff happening. I had a couple collabs in there. Metal Frog was in the video last week. A different Brian G was in the video a couple weeks ago. It's just really cool to have all this stuff to work on and have a platform to do this kind of stuff. When I started back in 2018, this was supposed to be more of like how to like track fitness progress. So one thing I need to get back to is some fitness stuff. I don't know that I'm going to do video content around that. I think I might stick to what's working on the channel here, because next up is 10K, guys. We got to get there. And the goal is to get there by the end of 2022. So I think we could do it. Guys, this was a lot of fun. This was disgusting. The hat is awesome. I want to thank you again for joining me tonight and for all your support in the channel. All the likes, the subscriptions that you guys do, sharing the videos on social media, it really helps to get the word out. And thanks a lot. Have a good night. And that's all for this evening. I don't know about next week. We might do one. We might not. But if we do and you're subscribed, you'll know about it as soon as it goes up. Thanks a lot, guys. We will talk to you next week. New